Howdy y'all, welcome back to Crafting Catastrophes. This is the Clumsy Crafter, and I got a three-parter for you. I will be doing some wood burning, but I'll also be adding elements of painting, maybe some leather corners to this. So I want to mix and match for this project. It's going to be a toolbox for myself. Right now I'm using it for stencils and templates. I have another container that I might switch out the templates to. But yes, I did say this was a three-parter. This will be split up into 3 different episodes. In this part, I will just be designing the rough outline of what I'm going to do with the wood burner. I went ahead and plotted a grid out. That really helped me out creating a cigar box for my dad. And if you haven't seen that episode, that's episode 2 of the Crafting Catastrophe series. Go ahead and give it a watch when you have a chance. And I want to say this is the first episode where I'm creating something for me. Oh yes, also one last thing before we start. The episodes will be split up every other week for this 3-parter, just so I can be able to put out something else to give the channel a little bit more variety. But I'm excited to get this started. It's also a 3-parter because wood burning is very tedious. I'm going to start with a circle in the middle. The design, what I want to do is a design that has almost everything that I'm passionate about. So I'm going to start with making a circle in the middle for a film reel. I love film. I wouldn't say I'm a big film buff, but I love taking part in the making of films, whether it be acting, running sound, set design, all that good stuff. I'm just gonna finish the rough outline, the rough design of this film reel before we get into that time lapse. I have a better idea. Rather than doing this free-handed, I'm gonna make a smaller circle on the inside just to give me a bit of a guide. Something like that. It's not perfect, but I will be refining it before I do the permanent wood burning. Even if it's imperfect, that gives it character. Can you not? He's a bit of an attention seeker over there. Let me do this, okay? Get this. You know, I might just make this in the shape of an A. I like that. We're gonna cut to time lapse because this boy wants some attention. Alrighty, so I'm done sketching and I'm gonna get to wood burning. For this episode, all I'm gonna do is go over the outlines of what I just drew. So I'm not gonna get real detailed just yet. I'll save that for episode 2. And then the plan is, for episode 3, is to add all the final touches, painting certain spots that I want to paint, as well as adding some leather to it. I was going to go with some more symmetrical designs. I kind of did when it came to the paint brushes. I got a little creative with it. I don't like the monotony just doing a symmetrical design on a grid. I tend to find that too constraining, and I like freedom. I'm going to get started with the outlines. I'll probably speed this up. It's very cold outside, so just the little bit of heat that is radiating off of this is nice. Basically live on the South Pole of Texas. We rarely get cold weather, so it's something I can stand, but tomorrow we're getting snow for the first time in a few years. Before that, it was probably 2004 that it snowed, before this past time, but I wasn't living here at the time, so I missed out on that. But I was getting snow all the time up there, so I guess it made up for it. It's always nice to experience the rarity of snow in South Texas. Apparently it's going to be snowing for about 3 hours in the morning. Since I work at a university, it's enough to have the campus shut down because we don't have the infrastructure to deal with, you know, the snow or black ice. So I'm glad I won't be on the road tomorrow. It's also nice because I get to spend more time in my little makeshift workshop. If y'all would like to see a tour of it, let me know in the comments. I'm still, you know, fixing everything up. It's a garage. I have a whole section dedicated to just creative things. I have a little area set up for that, so it's nice. We'll go ahead and speed things along here, and I will check back with you when I'm done with the outlines. Okay, well that's it for this episode. Check back in for this project, not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that. And I'll be getting back to this. But I got the outlines done. Didn't do too much details. It's also really cold in the garage right now, so I wasn't getting that much of a burn. I still was able to get those outlines. I know I could definitely do better, but I can honestly say that I like where this is going. But yeah, keep an eye out. 2 weeks from now, I'll be finishing up the wood burning as well as doing the sides. I will start on painting, and then for the last episode of this 3-parter, I'll be adding some leather details to it. Stay tuned for more. And if you stuck around till the end, you're a real one. Y'all have a great week. If it's cold where you're at, stay warm, stay safe out there. We'll see you next week for a new craft. Stay blessed. Between this 3-part, this 3-episode, this 3-parter, this 3-episode project, the rest of this rough designing will be time-lapsed. But I'm going to go ahead and finish rough outline. Ah, this is stuck. Goodness. Am I turning it the wrong way? There we go. Bud? No. Tried combining the 2 words. That doesn't work. Need you out of the shot, boy. Come on. So before I was interrupted by cactus. And if you stuck around to the end, you're a real... Real one.